What's up? I'm Odin and this is my big purple bus. Wahoo! Oh yeah, we're gonna compare mac and cheeses. Name brand versus non-name brand. And why, in my opinion, name brand is always gonna be better. I'm gonna show you why I wouldn't eat this. I bought this just for the video. I wouldn't feed this to my children. This, however, I would. I don't know why this one's so much worse, but you'll see when we make the video. We're gonna make them side by side, exactly the same. Water, a little oil and salt in the water from when they're boiling the noodles, and then butter and milk added to the noodles, and that's it. Same exact way made, and yeah, I'm gonna show you why I don't like this kind. Stay tuned. All right, first we gotta come to the Berkey filter, our trusted Berkey, and get our water. Forgive my pot. I use it a lot. It's burnt. The inside's nice and clean though, so forgive my pot. It's used. And goes our clean, Berkey filtered water. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil, not much, you know, just a little splish. Just to give the water something for the noodles not to stick. We're also going to add some salt to the water so that it'll boil faster. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing to the to both boxes of mac and cheese. And we're going to use this clear bowl so you can see exactly what happens whenever I mix everything in. And the only thing I'm going to put in the bowl is butter. A couple little knobs of butter. Boom, that's it. You know? And then we're going to add the cheese sauce pack after the butter, and then the little milk. That's it. Alright, let's get to boiling those noodles. Alright, we're going to do Kraft first because I want to eat this one. I'm hungry. Pull that cheese sauce packet out, and then we got that water boiling, so we're just gonna add those noodles. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Boom. All right, we're gonna let it come back to a boil and boil it for about 8 minutes, and I'll see you in a second when I'm stirring. All right, got my normal spoon out. I don't have a fancy spoon for stirring yet. I'm gonna get one. All right, we're gonna stir these noodles, make sure they don't stick to the bottom of the pot. But then pay close attention to how clear the water is. You know, it's a little murky because yes, there is starch in noodles, but pay very close attention to how clear that water is. All right, we're gonna let them boil. So it's back to boiling. About 8 minutes from now, we're gonna go ahead and stop it. All right, we're about 2 minutes into boiling, and check it out. See how it's not like foaming over? This is what mac and cheese is supposed to look like when you're boiling it. I know the steam's gonna mess with the camera, and nothing's sticking to the bottom of the pot, which is really nice. About 6 more minutes of boiling. Let's go. All right, we're about 4 minutes into boiling. And I notice how it's not like foaming up. The water level hasn't risen past like that little bit of white foam on the top, which is fine because there is some starch in noodles. This is understandable. But watch what happens whenever I go to do the best choice mac and cheese. Alright, look at that. See how they're boiling? That's nice. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we're at about 6 minutes boil time. And yeah, nothing's sticking to the bottom of the pot. Everything's still boiling really nice. Everything looks good too. Check that out. Noodles look good. They're blowing up. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Almost done. About time to drain. Alright. We are at the 8-minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead and kill this fire. I'm gonna give it one more quick stir. Alright, that's nice. I'm gonna kill that fire. Get my safety glove on. It's all messed up and jacked up too. Alright, and then we're gonna drain those noodles. Actually, one second, I want to get some to catch some of that water. Alright, so I got a plastic container to catch some of this water, so I can show you what it looks like after it cools off. Gonna dump out all those noodles. Booyakasha. Just like that. Nothing left in the pot. That's how it's supposed to be. Kraft every time. Not a sponsor. Wish they were, but not a sponsor. There we go. There's our noodles. Let's get those transferred over to the bowl with the butter. Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's transfer those noodles to the butter. Gotta get the slide off. Yeah, let's give that a good mix. Let that butter melt onto those noodles for all that flavor, and also to not let them stick. Oh yeah. I love mac and cheese. When it's done right. Oh yeah, I got all that butter melted, so here we go. Let's add that cheese sauce. I love the orange color too, that classic Kraft orange color. You just can't go wrong with it. It's childhood in a bowl. I'm gonna give that a good mix. That cheese is gonna melt. That cheese powder is gonna melt with that butter onto the noodles. We'll let it melt for a second, and then we're gonna get some milk and dash a little bit of milk, not much. Nice. Dash of milk. All right, we're gonna stir that in and watch it cream together. It just makes that cheese all nice and creamy and just delicious. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what mac and cheese is supposed to look like. Creamy, cheesy, not slimy. Cool beans. Time to taste it. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Good old classic mac and cheese. I could eat this whole bowl. And be happy. Alright, one more bite. Now that's good. Alright. Now we're gonna make the other best choice mac and cheese. And let you be the judge. Oh, before we make the other mac and cheese, this is what the water looks like. You know, it's still a little cloudy, but it's not that bad. It's still just water. That's not bad. You know, look at the sink. Doesn't look bad. Wait till you see what comes out of the freaking best choice. Ugh. All right, time for round 2. Plenty of water. All right. Fresh, Berkey water. We're gonna light it. I'm gonna put about 6, just like the other one. Alright, just a little bit of vegetable oil. Not a lot. You know, just enough to keep the noodles from sticking. Just like the other. And a little salt. You know, not a lot. Just enough to help the water boil a little faster. Alright, now we wait for it to boil. Alright, just like the other one. I'm going to put in a couple little knobs of butter. And that's it. We're just going to put noodles, cheese packet, and milk. Just like the Kraft. But this is best choice. Just watch how it comes out. Alright, that water's about to start boiling. You see how nice and clear it is, besides the little bit of oil I put in there? You know, I mean, come on. Alright, just like the Mac Kraft, we're going to open this up together. You know, I'm not putting anything extra into the mix except for just what's in the box. Same thing, I'm going to pull out that little cheese packet. And then we're going to dump in that macaroni. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stir that up so we can make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of this here pot. You know it probably will anyway, but take a look at that water. Do you notice something weird happening already? All I did was stir it around a little bit. Make sure none of that's sticking. And look how cloudy that water is. Look how, what? Why? Why? That just looks so wrong. Alright, it's starting to boil again since I threw the noodles in there. We're going to give it another stir. Look at all that nasty white stuff in there. I don't know what that is. But you'll see. We're going to time it about 8 minutes of boiling, just like the Kraft. Stir it around, make sure it doesn't stick. I don't know. Look how not clear that water is, though. Come back in a couple minutes to stir it again. Alright, look, this is 1 minute into boiling this stuff. And look, it's starting to foam up. I'm gonna have to slow it down and not boil it so hard or something. I don't know. It's gonna boil over. What's all this? What is this? You know, like, this is nasty. I'll have to slow this temperature down a little bit so it doesn't boil over. Put it down to about a 3 maybe. Slow boil this. See, I didn't have to do this with the Kraft. I didn't have to slow the temperature down. It never even tried to boil over. Why does this do this, best choice? It's so wrong. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes into boiling this now. I had to lower the heat down. And like, it's sticking to the bottom of the pot a little bit. Look how murky that looks too. It just looks nasty. I do not want to eat this. I'm probably just going to throw this away if I'm being honest with you guys. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we're about the 4-minute mark. Halfway there. Another little stir. Ugh. Looks like I'm making like jelly or something, you know? Like it already looks congealing. Like that just looks, there's something in there. I don't know what that is. It's nasty. Alright, we're about the 6-minute mark. It's still got this white film on the top of it. Still really low heat and it wants to stick to the bottom of the pot. I don't know, this best choice don't really seem like it's the best choice for me. Ugh. How white that looks. 2 more minutes. Alright, we're coming up to the 8-minute mark and we're gonna give it one final stir. Oh man, these noodles are sticking. Okay, we're gonna call it. Ugh. Just looks how thick that looks. Look how white and nasty that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the fire. Ugh. Okay, same as earlier. Look how nasty that looks. Ugh. I'm gonna strain this in my colander and save some of that water so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna shake it just like I did the other one. Ew, look at that. Look, stuck noodles in the bottom of the pot. Kraft didn't have any of that crap. Ugh. I'll let that drain. Ugh. Alright. Try to shake these noodles out. Okay. Alright, so they did fall out from the colander. Ugh, with nice, nasty little film all over the place though. We're gonna go ahead and give that a mix. Mix that butter into there. Just like I did the Kraft. Alright, now we're going to mix that cheese powder in. And look, it's just a whiter cheese powder too. It's like paler. Does not look as good as the Kraft. Not as orange. Doesn't smell as good either. Let's give that a mix. I don't even know if the camera's doing it justice, if I'm being honest with you guys. This looks nasty. It's all slimy looking. It's got this weird residue. Alright. Let that melt a little while, then I'll add a splash of milk. Just a splash of milk. Alright, I'm gonna mix that in. Oh no, you're gonna see this nasty stuff. It's all slimy. And just, it does not look as, like the noodles are sticking to each other. It's slimier. Does not look appetizing to me. Doesn't smell good either. It doesn't even smell that good, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even want to take a big bite. That's just... yeah. No, thank you. Ugh. It's slimy. It's got a weird film to it, like... the noodles don't have a good texture. I don't even want a second bite. I don't even want a second bite. You know what's, you know, the only thing that's good for this? I'll show you. This is about the only thing this is good for. And I don't condone wasting food, but Ugh. That's about all that's good for. Yuck. Don't get Best Buy or Best Choice, whatever that is. Kraft all the way, every day. Oh. By the way, look at this. This is what the water happens. Look how thick that water is. I don't know. It's not like it's like it made a nasty stain on the sink. That's thick. I don't know. Ugh. Best Choice is not necessarily the best choice, if you catch my drift. Alright, catch you next time, peeps. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Follow and subscribe to see what I do next.